Hey everyone, welcome to another deep dive.
So excited to be here.
Today we're focusing on something super practical and fun for all of you out there who are learning English,
Yes.
planning a birthday party.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, so we'll be using a simple dialogue to help you learn some key phrases and vocabulary that you can use to, plan your own awesome party.
That's right.
And to guide us through this whole process, as always,
Yes.
I've got our amazing expert here with me.
Hi, everybody.
So why don't we start by introducing ourselves real quick?
I'm Ella,
And I'm Alex.
and we are going to be helping you learn some really useful phrases you can use
Yeah.
when planning a birthday party in English.
Exactly.
We're going to break it down step by step using a sample dialogue as our guide.
Yeah, so get ready to learn,
Yes.
practice,
Have fun.
and most importantly, have fun with English.
Absolutely.
So let's imagine our friends Jack and Emma are planning a surprise party.
Okay.
I'll be Emma and Ella, you'll be Jack.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ready to jump into this dialogue?
Yeah, let's do it.
We need to coordinate everything perfectly.
Don't worry, I've made a detailed schedule.
Have you confirmed the venue?
Yes. I reserved the restaurant yesterday.
Great. How many guests will attend?
About 15 people have confirmed.
Should we arrange the decorations now?
Perfect timing. The shop closes soon.
Okay, great job.
Phew!
So that dialogue gives us a little taste of how these phrases are used, in an actual conversation.
Yeah, even though it's a short and simple dialogue, you can actually use these phrases
Yeah.
for planning all kinds of events, not just parties.
Exactly. Like you could be planning a wedding, you could be planning
That's
a
right.
conference.
A meeting,
Yeah, all this stuff.
trip.
Anything. And we'll break it all down for you so you can use them confidently.
Yeah, let's start with some of the key words and phrases.
Perfect. So first up, we have the word coordinate.
Coordinate just means to organize different parts of something so that they work together smoothly. Like when you're coordinating a party, you're making sure that the date, the time, the place all
Yeah.
fit together nicely.
Everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, you're making sure everyone's on the same page.
Exactly.
Right.
That's coordinate. Makes sense. And then we have venue. I remember Jack used that word when he was talking about the restaurant.
Right. Venue is simply the place where an event happens.
Easy.
So the restaurant was the venue for their party.
Simple as that. And I noticed we used confirm a couple of times.
Yes.
First, when asking if Jack had confirmed the venue, and then again when he talked about the guests confirming their attendance.
Right. Confirm is a really useful word.
Yeah.
It means to make something definite or to check that something is true.
Yeah.
So you can confirm a reservation, you can confirm details of a meeting, or you can even confirm if someone is coming to your party.
Right. It's like double checking to make sure everything is set.
Exactly.
Okay. And last but not least, we have arrange, which I used when I was talking about decorations.
Yes, arrange basically means to put things in a certain order or to organize them.
Mm-hmm.
You can arrange flowers in a vase, you can arrange books on a shelf, or like in our dialogue, arrange decorations for a party.
Perfect. So now that we've gone over some of the key vocabulary, let's go back to the dialogue and look at some of those phrases in more detail.
Yes, let's dive back into that dialogue.
Okay.
Remember when Emma asked Jack how many guests will attend?
Yes, that's a question you'll definitely need when planning a party.
Absolutely. And Jack's answer was about 15 people have confirmed.
Yeah.
That's a great example of how we can use about to give an approximate number.
Right. It's not an exact number, just a close guess.
Exactly.
And using about just makes you sound more natural and less formal in everyday conversation.
Right. So let's practice saying that question and answer together a few times.
Okay.
I'll be Emma and you can be Jack.
Sounds good.
How many guests will attend?
About 15 people have confirmed.
Perfect. Now let's switch roles. I'll be Jack and you ask me the question.
Okay, here goes how many guests will attend.
About 15 people have confirmed.
Great job. See, it's not that difficult. And for our listeners out there, feel free to practice along with us.
Yes.
The more you say it out loud, the more confident you'll become.
Now let's imagine you're planning your own party.
Ooh, fun.
Think about all the details. What kind of party is it?
Uh,
Where will it be?
mm-hmm.
What time will it start?
Okay.
How many people will you invite?
And here's the important part. Try asking yourself these questions in English.
Yes.
Where will the party be? What time will it start?
And of course, how many guests will attend?
Exactly. It's all about practicing these phrases in different situations.
Now, let's go over some other useful phrases that we didn't hear in our dialogue, but that are really common when talking about parties.
Ooh, yes. Like, what if you want to invite someone to your party?
Right, you could say, would you like to come to my party?
Okay.
Or, I'm having a party, would you like to join?
Simple and straightforward. And what about if you want to ask about the dress code?
Ooh, good point.
Some parties are casual.
Right.
Some are more formal.
Yeah, you could ask, what should I wear? Or, is there a dress code?
Those are really helpful phrases. Now, what about if you want to find out what time the party ends?
You could simply ask, what time does the party end?
Oh,
Or, when will the party be over?
perfect. Learning these basic questions will help you feel more comfortable
Yes.
in, any party situation.
Absolutely. And remember, even native English speakers use these simple phrases all the time.
Right.
Don't be afraid to keep things clear and concise.
Okay, so we've learned a lot today. Let's quickly recap those keywords and phrases one more time.
Okay, so we talked about coordinate, which means to organize things, to work together, venue, which is the place where an event happens,
Mm-hmm.
and confirm, which means to make sure something is definite or true.
Yeah, we also practiced the question, how many guests will attend?
Right.
And the answer, about 15 people have confirmed,
Yes.
which is a really useful exchange for any party planner.
Yes, and we learned some additional phrases for inviting someone to a party, asking about the dress code, and finding out when the party ends.
Wow, that's a lot of useful information packed into one deep dive. But before we wrap things up for today, I want to remind our listeners that if you're enjoying this deep dive and finding these tips helpful,
Yes.
don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.
We have tons of deep dives on all sorts of practical English topics.
And the more you listen, the more confident you'll become in using English in real-life situations.
Exactly. And remember, practice makes perfect.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to use these phrases when you're planning your next party.
That's right. The more you use them, the more natural they'll become.
Absolutely.
Now go out there and plan an amazing party.
And have fun speaking English.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive. We'll see you next time for another adventure in English learning.
Bye, everyone.
That if you're enjoying this deep dive and finding these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more.
Yeah, we've got so much more.
We have tons of deep dives on all sorts of practical English topics.
That's right.
And the more you listen,
Yes.
the more confident you'll become in using English in real-life situations.
Absolutely. And remember, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to use these phrases when you're planning your next party or event.
That's right. The more you use them, the more natural they'll become.
Absolutely.
So go out there and plan an amazing party.
Have fun speaking English.
Yes, and have fun speaking English.
Yes.
That's all the time we have for today's deep dive.
Okay.
We'll see you next time for another adventure in English learning.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for joining the conversation here at Kaz English. We hope you found it fun and informative. Don't forget to check out kazapp.uk. That's kazapp.uk for more tips, resources, and interactive practice. Keep exploring, keep chatting, and we'll catch up with you again soon.